just want to do a video on how I fit my wall end panels. So that's the clad-ons that go here, here, and obviously these are the fillers for the ends where it meets the walls. This is just my way of doing this. There's lots of ways, you know, there's no right or wrong. This just works for me. So we're going to concentrate on this panel here. I'm going to show you the way I do it and why I do it this way. So a popular way to do it is to not have the door on. Off the panel up, make your marks, cut it and fit it. Okay, that's fine. The problem I have with that, or have had with that, is then when you get the door on, something just isn't quite right. So you'll use something like this, or a combination square, to get the distance that you believe this should be, which is sort of 21, 22 mil, and you'll do this. Okay, and in this instance, it's pretty much right. The bottom's bang on, the top isn't quite there. It's not quite a mil out, but it's out. Okay, you can just see it's slightly out there, but there's no problem. But the door is adjusted properly. So for me, it's door on, fully adjust it so it's touch. Obviously we've got the rubber bungs on so that they are touching top and bottom, which means the door's in wind. It's as it should be. There. Then plant the panel on, and then take your marks and your measurements as you need to. This kitchen hasn't got lighting palmet or decorative cornice, so the panel can be cut flush with the bottom of the cabinet and flush with the top of the cabinet. If you've got a lighting palmet, what I would normally do is have the end panel come down, so as the lighting palmet ran across, the end panel will come down to meet it, so there's no mitre with the palmet here, and then cut flush with the top and mitre the cornice. But this one there's not, so all we need to do is worry about cutting top and bottom, well, just be the top of this panel. So let's set up and have a look how we do that. Right, so we know the door's on and it's all been adjusted, so it's exactly where we need it. So we put the panel on. We can see it's oversized because that's flush with the bottom and it's hanging 50 mil over the top. So if we drop it down, flush with the bottom. I've just got a plastic packer so I don't damage anything. So here there is a slight, okay, so there's a slight difference there. We're pretty much where we want to be there. So I'm going to use the packer and put it underneath here. Grab another one and just check that this is now flush. So at this point now we can mark the top, cut it and offer it back up to fit it. Okay, so panel's in place. Make sure we're flush with the bottom, and then we can take a sharp pencil and make a mark running across. Okay, once it's cut, put your packer back in at the bottom just to make sure, line it with the bottom, and that's now ready to be fixed in. So, when I open the door, double check we're flush. Got a quick grip here, hold it clamp on, hold it in place while we fix it. Make sure the bottom's flush, lovely. Okay, we'll fix through. Same at the top. And that's it. So ping the door shut, the packer can now come out, and we've got a nice flush panel all the way up. So the reason I put the doors on and fully adjust is so there can be a discrepancy here in the hinge, in the cabinet, in the door, in something. There'll be a discrepancy, which means these won't be perfectly flush. It happens all the time. I've had it on a few doors in this kitchen where if I'd have set like 22 or 21 mil distance, cut all the panels in, it wouldn't have worked. And even if it's only a millimetre out, it just doesn't look right. So if I fully adjust the door first, then fit the panel into the door, using the door as the datum, it's just a much neater finish. And that's it. No smoke and mirrors, no magic. That's it.